Adding a case in the portal is a simple task. Follow these steps to ensure a seamless process. Welcome to the dashboard. Your menu options are on the left of the screen, so let's begin by first clicking on Cases. Next, scroll and click on the New Case button on the right. Now, let's begin with the general information by entering the case name. Since this is an example, I'll type in Test Case. Then, select a case type from the drop-down menu. Next, enter the patient's name. Let's enter John Doe. The date of birth, I will enter January 1st, 1965. Next, select the gender. Citizenship status. Ethnicity and marital status, I'll add married. Next, you have two options. Either enter the date of the life care plan creation date or enter the injury date. Lastly, identify the preferred start date. Once this value is set, it will serve as the default date of every new medical care preferences you create, as well as the start date for the present value, future value analysis report. To finish this section, let's add the injury date January 1st, 2020 and select my preferred start date, which I will select injury date. Then, lastly, scroll to the bottom right-hand corner and press the next button. Residence. I'm going to stick with Alabama for this example, and I'll enter Prattville for the city. Lastly, type in the zip code. For this location, I'll enter 36066. Now, in the pop-up at the bottom of the screen, you will see an update to the life expectancy value. Now, let's move to the next section. Injury location. I'll keep Alabama as the state and Prattville as the city like before, and enter zip code 36066. Now, click Next. Here you can see the number in red, 25.75, because the tool has already calculated that individual's life expectancy. However, you have the flexibility to enter your own custom value and choose a different calculation method. So, let's see what the options are under the Life Expectancy Calculation Method section. National average value, state average value, or GOS-specific value. For this example, I will choose the national average value. Now, when you look at the red number, it is automatically updated. Next, you will need to choose yes or no to the following questions. If they had a traumatic brain injury, you will need to select two more options for this category. If they had motor vehicle traffic crash, I'll select no. Or if they had an unintentionally struck by or against an object, I'll select yes. The next area is spinal cord injury. I'll select yes. Since I choose yes, the injury severity will show and you need to select an option from the drop-down menu. I will select a paraplegia for this area. Now you will see the life expectancy has updated to 8.47 years based on all the selected criteria. Now, click Next. To search diagnosis codes, choose the primary and secondary diagnosis by typing in an ICD-9 code, an ICD-10 code, or enter a keyword. I'll type in the keyword acute for this example. Now it will generate codes with the word acute in the drop-down menu. Let's select the first option. Now, click Next. Disability status. In this section, you need to choose yes or no to the following. If they are totally and permanently disabled, legally blind, or if they have end-stage renal disease, ESRD. Lastly, select the Medicaid waiver programs from the drop-down. Let's go ahead and check off the second and third options for this example. Now, click Next. Lastly, select the employment status. For this example, I'll choose state. For the primary insurance, I'll choose Medicaid Advantage, and for the household income, I'll select the second option. Now click Save and your case is created. Looking at the Case tab to the left, the number has changed to 2.